One of the mistakes of African-centered research is that they only look to everything being started on that particular place and everything sprouts out from there. So the simplicity of it is that everything had to start there. Martial arts started there and it somehow got its way into China. That's a little simplistic as well, though. There's missing history there that is valid and relevant, right? So when you see the history of animal forms, a lot of the animal forms that begin in Africa, you see animal forms originating there and things like that. But you see a missing palette of what's going on that allows it to transfer to other original places. It's also a missing point of scholarship, the Egyptian mystery school system. We learned it as a school, a mystery system that was teaching the white man and keeping him under the sword or giving him bits and pieces. But we forget though that a major system of that power and that scope couldn't have been just for teaching white folk and civilizing them. They had to be about, it was a way of engaging all original people and having things disseminated. That's why certain pyramids and civilizations on South America and North America and whatnot are very linked. Pyramids, for example, their grid patterns are linked. My scholarly question to continue, though, not that it has been done, is that the Egyptian mystery school system was more of a linking system, really almost like an ancient internet kind of say, to link up all this information that all these civilizations were bringing. And I think that is where Kung Fu eventually reached into China and other parts. But these forms of fighting were already in the monasteries and stuff. The cores of it and things like that. The animal forms had already reached there. But Bodhidharma migrating from India with the early forms of Buddhism and also the sciences of really what was Qi Kung, which becomes the energy work, that was what he gave to Kung Fu. And it's so important to Kung Fu being an internal to an external art that it actually makes it profound and much more potent than it ever could be. So it's not that he brought all Kung Fu. He brought, technically, we probably have to say the most important concepts to it though. The Qi Kung aspect, the inner breath work, the science that made them more strong as they went along. So as he goes in there, the tale is that he saw the monks doing certain things, and this is that they were doing activities, so we assume that they just were sweeping and things like that. But it doesn't. It assumes that. It doesn't mean that he wasn't able to see them do other martial arts and things like that. But as he engages with them, though, he starts to teach them these internal forms, and their strength increases because of the internal engagement.